part 4 of the article, What Barbie Gets Right About Male Psychology. So we're continuing to discuss in the article how men are very emotionally dependent on women, especially in the person's case who's writing the article. When men are having frequent sex, for example, there is often an elated sense of self, masculine assurance, and an overall sense of things being right in the world. So I wonder if this is just with the partner, or if whether it's with one partner or multiple partners that this tends to happen. If we want to generalize and say that men get this elated sense of self and women don't necessarily get it, then who is hookup culture benefiting more, men or women on the whole? And I've heard Mina Irfan discuss that, how if you're giving a man sex without getting commitment in return, that this is really an unbalanced situation. That the man you're sleeping with is getting life force energy from you. And it's reflected here in this article. And of course, if commitment isn't what you're interested in, that's fine, but don't sell yourself short. The second thing that I think about, if a lot of men's ego and pride and self-assurance comes from this source, then where are women getting it from? And with every healthy relationship, there has to be this balance. There has to be this reciprocity. And of course, we're not getting the other side in the story within this article. When this act of romantic attention drops, however, this can often feel like an existential collapse, where one's sense of attractiveness, worth, and general self-value can disappear to almost nothing. So much so that this degraded sense of self can translate into minor resentful behaviors like grumpy irritation, infantile pleas for sex, or, in worst case, affairs. So, of course, translating that degraded sense of self into these kind of behaviors isn't mature. It's not healthy, and ideally you wouldn't want to be in a relationship with someone who doesn't have these kind of skills where they can process this in a healthy way. And if you have someone behaving like this, it isn't necessarily your fault. You can take accountability for how you're contributing to a dynamic, but definitely don't take accountability for things that are not your responsibility.